Run it back, Philly.
No frauds.
No frauds.
No fanboys.
No fanboys.
No intros.
No intros.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We got a lot to get to today. There's going to be 2 videos, maybe 3. So stay tuned, keep your notifications on. The Brooklyn Nets are dirty. The Brooklyn Nets are dirty. What Jacques Vaughn said to his team before this game and what transpired on the court should not be tolerated in the NBA. Jacques Vaughn needs to be fined. Nick Claxton needs to be fined. Look at it like this. Would the NFL allow this type of behavior to happen to their star players? Would the NFL allow Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady in his prime or anybody else to be attacked like this, to be targeted like this? No, they would not. The NBA can't allow this. But let's start from the beginning. Brooklyn Nets fans and some of the media thought Joel Embiid should have been ejected for this. Now, I don't know who Nick Claxton thinks he is, man. I mean, you're down 0-2. Neither game has been competitive. Legitimately, Jaden Springer has been on the floor in the fourth quarter of these games. That's how much they were blowouts by the last 5 minutes. And in the first minute and a half of the game, you caught an alley-oop dunk that, first of all, took you 27 tries to complete. Spencer Dinwiddie has been hitting double triangle every play, every game this series so far. They've been throwing you lobs every damn possession, and you finally got one down. And you're going to flex it up and try to AI step over my guy? Try to AI step over the MVP of the league? Where did you get this confidence from? Did Joel Embiid retaliate? Yes, he did. Did Joel Embiid do something that you should not do in an NBA game? Yes, he did. And they gave him a flagrant one. He kicked as a reaction to a player standing over him. Did he look and aim for the man region? No. He simply kicked like, get the fuck off of me. Who do you think you are?
Who are you? Who are you, bro? Who the fuck is this guy?
Barkley, at halftime, said that he thought he should have been ejected. And he said it was worse than the Draymond Green stomp on Domantas Sabonis' chest. Come on, Chuck. Charles Barkley, all you talk about is how soft the NBA is now, and how the 90s this and the 80s this, and these players are soft and these players are soft. Now all of a sudden Joel Embiid should be kicked out for reacting to a player stepping over him? Which is it, Chuck? Jacques Vaughn had a speech at the beginning of this game that I don't know if I've ever heard an NBA coach relay to a team. Listen to this. Well, anyway, I couldn't find the damn video of the speech because TNT took it down everywhere on the internet because the NBA's got a conspiracy going on. You know what it is. But he said you got to hit somebody. You got to go out there and hit somebody. We're not playing football, Jacques. What kind of speech is that? And then your players go out there and hit people, and now Joel's limping around. The NBA needs to look into this. Now, I couldn't find the video of the speech, but I did find this video.
The screen and just works his way around.
You saw the push on Tyronn Lue and a little tickle for Violet Kaufman at the end.
Right.
Jock is 79% for.
Here's what Nick Claxton did after Jacques Vaughn told his players to go hit some people. That play was in Game 2. No review for a flagrant. He did the same thing in Game 3. No review for a flagrant. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Then Nick Claxton feeling himself a little bit too much. You know, I mean, the guy's basically a 7-foot Dylan Brooks at this point. Gets ejected for this. Now, do I think this warrants an ejection in an NBA game? Absolutely not. I do remember a play in the 90s where Sean Kemp dunks on somebody and points in his face and everybody cheers and the announcers celebrate and everybody roll. I think taunting is great for basketball. It's great for the sport. It's entertainment. I don't think that should be a flagrant foul at all. But at the same time, who do you think you are? Maybe that's what the officials saw. What is this guy doing out here? Stop flexing with no muscle. You're built like a street light. But seriously, you're up 6 points in a close playoff game. You already have one technical, and you get yourself thrown out by being all extra because you dunked on Joel Embiid. Congratulations, you dunked on Joel Embiid. It's a good play. Go to the other end and play defense now. What are you doing? I'm just saying that Nick Claxton may have cost his team the only game that they were close to stealing in this series by getting a little full of himself. You need to get it together, Nick. Joel Embiid had this to say in his post-game press conference when he was asked about the Nick Claxton situation.
I don't know. I don't remember. Like I said, we up 3-0. We move on. It takes me a lot to process again after, that type of fight. Like I said, we up 3-0. Like I said, we up 3-0. Like I said, we up 3-0.
If Joel Embiid is not the best press conference player, one of the best press conference players in the history of the game, I don't know what this. He's going to sit there and say, I don't remember. Like I said, we up 3-0. 3-0. And look, man, if Joel Embiid rests in Game 5, or Game 4, I'm sorry, there's not going to be a Game 5 because you guys are done. If Joel Embiid rests in Game 4, we are going to beat these bums with Paul Reed. Mark my words. We're getting a 20-15 game and 4 blocks from Paul Reed, and we're putting these bums away. Boston, you're next. Y'all have a great day.
Run it back, Philly.
No frauds.
No frauds.
No fanboys.
No fanboys.
No intros.
No intros.